I am in Bogota, Colombia, and this is my apartment for the week. And I didn't know this before I came to Colombia, but Colombia is very big provider of emeralds and other types of gemstones on the world jewelry market. So they have a trade center. I stopped in there before and I looked real quick, but today I'm gonna go and buy a few gifts for my nieces. So I'm gonna see if they'll let me record and show what they have. All right, right now it's spectacular outside, so we're gonna head out. Peace. Okay, so this is the thing I like about this apartment is it's in an inner courtyard. So you get some peace and quiet from the street because the traffic here is quite loud. They don't use, I don't think they use mufflers, at least not on the buses, because it will drive, it's just very loud. A lot of motorbikes and a lot of these minivans, collectivos. But all these beautiful flowers. And it's a lock gate, which is nice. Okay, at the intersection of Carrera 5 and Calle 13 on the pedestrian street here that I came down is the Emerald Trade Center. Now there's also, it feels like hundreds, and it very well could be, of jewelry stores in the area that sell emeralds. And then in that park up there are guys who will sell black market emeralds. But synthetic emeralds look very similar as well, so you may not be able to tell the difference. So, all right, let's go in. You guys focus on emeralds, and emeralds are natural to this region, correct?
Yes, it's all the best emeralds around the world, born in Colombia, in a region that calls Boyacá. There's more than 7 different mines of emeralds there.
70?
7.
7, okay.
Just 7.
Okay. And I read online 95% of the world's emeralds come from Colombia?
More or less, yes, more or less. And the best ones of the whole world are the ones from Colombia.
Now I see all different colors of green. I've seen black, I've seen like a turquoise color, and Paulo was telling me that, you know, it comes down to brightness. The 4 characters: brightness.
Yeah, there's good color, brightness, purity, and then the size. So you can find, depends on the mine, the color. So you can find like a blue-green, like a yellow-green. There's more than 20 different emerald greens. So depends on the mine that it born, and also depends on how much brightness it have, how much purity it have, and that those are the most important properties that you have to take care when you're looking for an emerald.
And I also read that if you look under a microscope and you see the different flaw in it, you can tell what mine it came from based on the flaw. Is that true?
Well,
or an inclusion?
Yes.
Is that a flaw, an inclusion?
More the color.
Okay.
The color is the property who gonna tell us from which mine it come. Yeah, the color. There's the ones that are like a blue-green. It comes from Muso, Boyacá. The ones that have like a crystal green, they comes from Chivor. Other ones that are more yellow-green, it comes from Peñas Blancas, different mines.
Right. And yeah, that's and I was surprised. See, I know nothing about stones, but I read online that emeralds and rubies are the same type of stone.
Well, the same hardness.
Okay, like the same name, Cossifite or something like that.
No, the same hardness. You know, the 4 precious stones in the world are diamond, sapphire, ruby, and emerald. Those 4, no more. Why?
They're all beautiful.
Because because the hardness.
Okay.
So the diamond is 10 of 10. then the sapphire is 8, and the emerald and the ruby they have 7. So that's why those 4 stones are the only 4 precious stones in the world.
Okay. Yeah, I was reading also online that it said you can actually damage the emerald by dropping it or hitting it.
Yeah, sometimes, of
yeah.
course. It's not like the diamond that
Right.
is 10 of 10. If you take a diamond and you do like this in the floor, it don't gonna happen nothing. If you do it with an emerald, you're gonna crush it.
Great. I have a friend who has a jewelry store in China. I should put you in touch with her.
Yes, of course.
She focuses. She does She does a lot of custom jewelry,
Okay.
and she focuses on diamonds and gold. But I told her that he was coming in here, and I don't know if she does a lot with emeralds, so maybe it's an opportunity for you folks. Because you
Yes.
said you also have a mine, right?
Yeah.
You work with a mine?
Yeah, we work with some people that works in the mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll take. I have your card. I'll send you her information.
Okay.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, because they have a factory in China that makes jewelry,
Okay.
and
And in China right now, there's a lot of people that likes too much the emeralds. So there's a market
good.
to make some business.
Yeah, yeah. Well, she's her and her friend. They've been in business. She started a new store in Beijing, but their factory's in Guangzhou, which is down near Hong Kong,
Okay.
and they have several stores around China. So
That's great.
yeah. So I know nothing about jewelry, so I'll let the experts. Now, does it pretty much, like if I see this turquoise color right here,
Yep.
and I say that that's beautiful, but that may not be as valuable as a darker green, correct?
Yes. The most important property of the 4 properties that I told you before is the color.
Okay.
That's the most important one because the emerald is green, and when it don't have the best green or a good green, it's not as value as one that don't have too much.
And that's why you tend to see the darker green with gold,
Yeah.
because
Darker and also brightness and purity.
yeah. Yeah, I can't tell the difference between some of them. Like yesterday I was talking to, I think, your sister over there, and she's like, well, this one's brighter than this one, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, it looks exactly the same to me. So I obviously don't have the eye. For me, when I look for jewelry, it's something that I just find attractive.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
of
Most
course.
of the people do that.
Yeah, and
I don't try to buy it as like an investment piece where this will escalate in value over time, because who knows.
Yeah, because it's a non-renewable recurse. Yes.
Great. Okay. So, one other question I asked your sister, but I'll ask you. When you come into a trade building like this and there's 100 stores, how do you differentiate between working with you or somebody else in the building? How should somebody even identify that?
Well, you can ask for the prices, and you can see the qualities. You can find difference when you maybe comes in a store that are manufacturers. So when you find the person that is the manufacturer, you can find the best prices, because there's some other stores that don't do the jewels and buy it already made, so the price gonna increase a little bit. That's why this is the best place around the world where you can find the best emeralds and in a very good price, because it's the place where you find the manufacturers. Different to, for example, Cartagena or Medellin in Colombia, those 2 places, or even in United States, Europe, or something like this. That's why the prices are 2, 3, 4, 10 times the prices here.
So you think what I buy here today will be more expensive in the United States?
Of course.
Really?
Yes.
Because all right, I'll check just for, and giggles, just to take a look.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that sometimes make businesses like this. Buy some emeralds here and then sell it in the United States, and with the money that they have, they pay the tickets and everything for free. So they travel for free. Only
Interesting.
make a business.
Well, that is in essence what trade is all about, right?
Yep.
Supply and demand. You know,
That's
find
right.
a supplier who can allow you to resell it and make money.
Yep.
Same thing with you guys. You buy from somebody and hopefully you can make money.
Yes.
But you don't do all these fittings yourself, the jewelry.
Yes, we do it.
You do it right here? You make.
Not right here. We have our workshop.
So if
close
somebody came
here.
to you with a design, you could do a custom design as well.
Yes. If
Okay.
you have the design, we can do it.
Interesting. Because I'm just thinking, you know, my friend Ting Ting in China, she has these designs all the time. She could send you guys a design
Yeah.
and have it made here instead of bringing the emerald and then making it there.
Yes.
All right, I'll let her know. Yeah, she does. She does and she deals in China, like everywhere in the world. You have a percentage of the population where they like to spend their money.
Yes.
Right. They're everywhere. They're here. They're in the United States. They're everywhere. Me, I'm not in that position, so I have to be very smart with my money.
Yes, of course.
So, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. These are the ones that were deformed, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can give you a better price because they are deformed.
Well, yeah, it's pretty. I
You
just
wanna
want to
put it
get
here?
this. Now, this one
Or
is
maybe these ones are
this is a necklace, and we'll decide on the chain later. But this is a teardrop shape.
Yeah. So what about these ones? These ones are deformed, but these ones are good. Just they are different in the size.
Yeah, these were the ones that are missshaped, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have something here. I mean, they are not a pack for city cool.
With the smaller size, you don't see the misshape as much. All right, let me concentrate.
You see it, you are not gonna notice.
Interesting. I'm just thinking the difference between having a round holder versus tongs.
Okay.
Like,
You want something hanging, maybe?
no, there's a different way. That's one way to hold the emerald, like in a setting like that. But there's
Or
another
in nails,
setting,
in nails,
right? In
like
nails,
these ones.
right?
Or like this was here and back.
Yeah,
In the-
because with the nails,
See those that we-
with the nails, you probably wouldn't notice the deformation.
Okay, listo, vale. Okay. So for example, these ones are nails. And those are pretty similar to the ones that we saw downstairs.
Which ones?
These ones.
Okay. Yeah, those are very pretty.
Yeah. They have a different color.
There's a black there, though.
It's carbon.
Oh.
Yeah.
How are you drawn to those to say these are pretty nice versus another pair? Just as far as how they look or the color? Or?
Because of these ones have very good brightness. And as I
You mean
as
with
my
the way the
brother-
light
yeah.
reflects?
Even if you don't have the light, you are gonna notice the brightness that they have.
Yeah, those are
I know
pretty.
that, for example, this one is darker than this one, but it's very difficult to find like the same color in the same emerald. So, for example, these ones are not the same color. Is less. You can notice like less, but for example, here you have a carbon inside.
Mm-hmm. And is that good or bad?
It's good. I mean, it doesn't matter because the carbon is one of the minerals that the emerald has.
And it doesn't change over time?
No. It's always gonna be like that.
Well, you see, I think if a woman wears an emerald, she's thinking green,
Yes.
right? She's thinking green. She's not thinking
Most of us,
turquoise.
we have an obsession with the green color, with the color.
Well, well, I've met some people and they're like, yeah, they're all right. I think they're very pretty, but I tend to go for the lighter greens, not the darker greens. But
Yes.
but I don't wear jewelry. Although this is a darker green and that's very pretty.
This color is similar to the eye drop.
Yeah.
This one is similar.
Which are the ones that you said that you liked a lot? Those?
This
Or
one. But that depends because, as I told you, this one is darker than this one.
well, they'll be on opposite sides of your head.
Yeah, I mean your arm is gonna see both of them at the same time. But it doesn't mean that this one is better because this one has a better brightness than this one.
The like the emerald is the star here.
Okay.
Whereas, and you know, on these the emerald is the star. Whereas, to me, it's a little distracting. This setting, it takes away from
Okay, so
the emerald.
between these four, which one do you prefer?
Well, now your favorite was that one,
No, the ones that I say was this one.
right? Well, these two I like better than those two.
Okay, so let's put this into.
And the one that you select is very nice. I mean, that green is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is because it's not that darker, but it's not that brightness like this one.
Yeah.
That bright. So, ¿esto es 50?
Esos 300,000 pesos.
Those ones are 300,000. ¿Y estos 200?
Sí, señor.
200,000. These ones. Why the price? Because of the quality of the emerald. As my brother told you, the color is the most important thing. So these ones are darker than these ones. That's what they price. This one is 200,000. This one is 300,000.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the minerals of the emerald.
That was the pyrita.
No, pyrita, calcita, this
Calcita.
one, and lutita. Yeah.
And those were all part of the emerald.
Yeah, all of them.
And that's why some of the emeralds are black.
Yeah, that's why. So, for example, this one is pretty nice because most of the hair is just emerald, but here it has lutita.
So, if you cut that into pieces, would you get it to look like those?
Yes, if we polish it and shape it and cut it and everything, it's gonna look like these ones.
Okay. Now, people would actually wear this?
Yes.
And that's how it-
American people is gonna. They love it.
Really?
Yeah, they love it. Especially American people.
Oh, well, I must not be American. I mean, that's how it looks like when it comes out of the mine?
Yeah.
So it's a better price when you buy it like that?
Yeah, in this kind of work is cheaper than the other one because it has less work.
Less handling.
like, yeah.
Well, wow.
For some people, it's crazy that someone is gonna wear that. But you never know.
It reminds me of like a piece of kryptonite from Superman, you know?
Superman movie, yeah, sure. You're gonna kill Superman.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of interesting. How would somebody wear that? Would that go around their neck?
Yes, you put it around the neck, and this is peltre. This is a similar metal of. It's similar to the silver, and the only difference is that this one has a gold plated.
Yeah, it reminds me of some of the designs from the Museo de Oro, like the old.
This is pre-Columbian shapes.
Yeah. But obviously, you wouldn't wear that every day. I
For
mean,
example, this one. You see here the pre-Columbian.
right. Giant nose ring. Yeah, I mean, I can appreciate that those are interesting and pretty, but I
But
think
you're not gonna wear it.
I think something like this, somebody has to see it and fall in love with it. I don't think I could buy this for somebody.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Upstairs, you prefer the one that we saw upstairs, right? You prefer the teardrops for
Yeah.
this one?
I like the ones we have upstairs so far. I mean, this is very, very nice. Because I can see the emerald.
The quality of those
ya no
emeralds
tienen-
here are
¿Ya no tienen nada en uñas? ¿De gotas? ¿Las gotas que estaban en uñas?
Estos son bien lindos, estos son.
Those are pretty.
Are those Madeleines?
Yeah, those are Marilyn's.
All right, Maddie, these are for you.
And this one is for Olivia. I mean, Marilyn,
Para que son para
Olivia,
los
para
aretes.
ponerle a los aretes que también quiere. And this one is for your younger sister and for your older sister.
Yeah, good memory.
Dígale que se le voy a echar
Very good memory.
We are gonna put, so here we are gonna put these ones in the box. We are
Alright.
gonna put it in the earrings. We are
Okay.
gonna put it in the box.
And they'll know how to use those, you
no,
think?
You are gonna tell your niece that they are just gonna put the silver one and the other one, I mean, together.
Oh.
It's gonna be great. You are
Is
not
it
gonna-
permanent?
No.
Oh, maybe you can show me how to do it,
Yeah, sure.
Acaban las dos.
and I'll get you on video.
Ya las eché.
So you put it. You put this one. And then you are gonna put this
That's the normal clasp.
Yeah, and then you
Oh,
put
and then the
this.
silicone locks it in. Okay,
And it's impossible that you are gonna lose.
okay.
Y enseguida.
See.
Ahí se la coloqué de una vez.
Those are the options for Michelle. Look at these ones. That's like the Irish color. Just the earrings, 700,000. And the pendant, 1,500,000.
Wow.
Por el tamaño.
So if you tell me for Michelle, could be something good like this ones.
I just want to compare that to the ones that we put.
Those are darker. Because that's the thing with that. We don't have similar designs.
Ya le colocamos las mariposas de una vez.
Everything has the things here. I don't know how you call
Yeah,
it.
for Michelle, like she has dark hair like yours. Not as dark, but she's. The other two girls have. She's got strawberry blonde hair, and then Olivia's got the real light blonde, but Michelle has the dark hair.
¿Qué quieren?
Algo así.
¿Aretes?
Now, what is the significance of these green cards?
This is the certification of the stone, where we prove you that it's something real, it's something natural, and we have the government give us a permission to sell something that we certificate you that is real.
Am I going to need to show this when I leave the country?
No, this
Okay.
one you just have to give it for your sister and your niece
Okay.
to prove them that it's something real. It's something from Colombia. Here we put the owner, the origin of the stone, that is Muso Boyacá, and the description of the jewelry.
Now, I noticed this one has 1 million and that one doesn't. Does that matter?
What?
She wrote 1 million.
No.
See, 1 million.
Este lo tienes que
It's
repetir
not.
porque
It's okay. It's not a
única.
problem.
Y el nombre es Margaret Pitts.
Ah, es que puse acá.
Yeah,
Margarita.
that's okay.
Otro. Es el nombre más.
She is 1 million. Yeah,
is 1 million.
she is 1 million. Yeah.
Can you give me your passport, please?
Yes.